All right, so you oversee a lot.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you are looking at the most, though?
Well, this year the big story is going to be mostly around the Internet of Things, connected devices arena. We're seeing a lot of interconnectivity between devices, between your phone, your car, your house, speakers, and all that stuff. Like we've even got Samsung is coming out with this refrigerator that has a giant screen in it to serve as your home hub, where you'll be able to connect and control all the things in your home from your refrigerator. I'm not sure the screen actually needs to be in your refrigerator, but they're all trying very hard to make these new connections to your home.
Are these things that consumers are catching on to?
Not particularly. It's still sort of, it's harder to grasp. Why do I need light bulbs that I can turn on from my smartphone? Why do I need a camera in my doorbell? But for a lot of the consumers, once you put the technology in their hands and get it set up, they go, oh, this makes sense. And that's the big challenge for all of them. Why do I need to spend an extra $1,500 on a TV or on a refrigerator with a screen built into it when I can just get a refrigerator that keeps things cold? But I think once they're able to get the messaging down as to why this is really great, they'll be able to really get the ball rolling on consumer adoption of these things.
And a lot of people look to your websites for mobile phones, technology, that sort of thing. Any big breakthroughs in terms of phones?
This year's looking pretty quiet on the phones front. We're expecting some news from the likes of Huawei and probably from LG and Samsung, but nothing huge. LG's already announced sort of a mid-tier line, their K-series line. They just announced that today, and it brings a lot of the technology that we liked about the G-series and the V10 down to a mid-tier, more affordable range. But this year's probably going to be a little on the quieter side for the smaller smartphone-sized mobile technology.
Anything you can say about the Huawei announcement?
Not particularly. I honestly don't have all the details on it. We're expecting more on that tomorrow. They'll definitely have something to unveil.
Anything else that you want to hit on, highlight?
This year, we're probably going to see a lot of automotive stuff. They're making, it's the biggest, most expensive gadget you can buy. And they're putting a lot of work into making these infotainment systems in the cars actually somewhat usable, because it's been a big issue with them over the past couple of years. They're putting a lot of high-powered hardware behind them and finally putting good quality software in as well that's going to make them powerful systems that connect with your phone, connect with the internet, connect with your home even, so that you know exactly what's going on with your car and your car knows what's going on with you.
Any manufacturers in particular to look at?
Ford has announced that they're going to be putting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto into their Sync 3 lineup, starting with their 2017 cars. And Sync 3 is a really impressive system. They've also partnered up with Toyota to bring their AppLink system to Toyota cars. And I believe Volvo is going to have some very impressive in-car tech demos, but probably not anything that's going to be in cars for a couple of years.
Gotcha.